spotted a turkey sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one, okay, wait a minute, hold on. That's another song. This is just bringing out my old elementary music teacher, the time of year. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I look forward to seeing a lot of you tonight at the convocation, our second biggest convocation ever. Woo! The first one was in October, and now the second one is in November. And now we're going to have two in a row tonight. Yay! And it's all because of you. This is becoming a thing. We've been doing this for a few years, and last year it started to get really well attended. And this year has just surpassed my wildest dreams. Thank you guys. There is a direct correlation. I've seen it from you guys. Those who come to these convocations, they do better on the recital. They do better overall because it's just like, I got this. I got this. I got up in front of people at convocation and got feedback, and I can go do a recital. It's no big deal now because they did the convocation. So it's awesome. Thank you guys. I'll see you in a little while. Happy Thanksgiving. Are you guys excited? Are you going out of town? Are you traveling? Are you flying? Oh my gosh. Help you. I hope you do okay at the airport. I know it's crazy, scary, but have fun with that. Are you hosting Thanksgiving this year? Are you inviting people over? Are you going to have something new on your menu? Are you doing the whole thing yourself? Are you cooking everything by yourself? Do you have help? Do you not have help? Are you making more than one meal on Thanksgiving? There's so many questions I have for you. Our tradition is that we wake up on Thanksgiving morning and we go and do a family walk. I used to do 5Ks and turkey trots and stuff, and now we just go and do it around our neighborhood. Well, this is before the parade, but so we wake up early to do this, and then we get back, and then we watch the parade, and my mom makes something called an English tea cake, which is like this cake kind of consistency. It's a little bit thicker, and it's got raisins in it, and then you put powdered sugar on top and butter inside of it. Oh, it's so good. We have that and fried apples. Have you guys ever had fried apples? That's a very Southern thing. Highly recommend it. Make sure you don't put too much cinnamon in it. But fried apples are so good. And then we have country ham. Although I don't have the ham, I'll have eggs. But we have that every year. We also have that for Christmas too, but we have that for Thanksgiving. And so after we've done our walk slash run, 5K turkey trot kind of deal, and then watch the parade and then eat, then sometimes we'll watch a movie or we'll go to a movie. I wish that Mean Girls, the movie is coming out on Thanksgiving, but unfortunately it's not coming out till January 12th. But we will watch a really good movie, probably a holiday movie. And then we have our meal probably like dinner time, and my mom makes a lot of it. She is just such a huge cook during this time. And so for us, our tradition, and you guys know my mom, Miss Ann, we always have turkey, organic turkey, and then we'll have some green, either broccoli or green beans or spinach or asparagus or Brussels sprouts. We always have a green. Then we always have Sister Schubert's rolls. Oh, so good. Mashed potatoes. Typically the mashed potatoes we'll make from scratch, not that hard. The Sister Schubert roll. Well, my family has a roll recipe, but we like the Sister Schubert's rolls better. They're really small rolls. If you guys haven't had them, they're very, very good. Then we have dressing, and it's dressing with celery, and it's just a very savory, almost spicy thing, and it's just like little patties, and it's so good. And then we have gravy, although none of us have a ton of gravy, and I don't really like cranberries, but they'll make cranberries, or they usually have it from a can, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have that. And then we have canned corn, and I usually make a cherry pie and pumpkin pie, and so we get a lot of really good food that day. It's a big eating day for us, but it's a lot of relaxing. My mom is so generous. She just likes to make it all. And so I really rarely have to make anything, only if I want to. But she loves to cook. And so eventually I'll take that on totally. I've done it. I've done Thanksgiving. I've hosted Thanksgiving like maybe twice, 2 or 3 times. It's a lot of more work than you think it's going to be, not because of the cooking itself, but timing everything. You just don't think about that. But when you haven't been doing that very often, you don't think about the timing, and also having enough room and enough stove space, to be able to cook everything. And so the first time I did it, I was in a different place and could not get that timing right. And so some things were really cold by the time other things were out. And so that was interesting. Oh, I forgot. We also have, and I don't know, please in the comments, if you tell me what you have, but we also have like a little like aperitif plate where there's olives, black olives and green olives and celery and all of that. So it's kind of like a palate cleanser. And then we'll have some hors d'oeuvres. Sometimes it's usually like cheese and crackers or something like that. Sometimes we've had oysters wrapped in bacon. Now, I don't eat seafood. But there was a time I used to, and it was so good. It was so good. Actually, I remember we used to have oysters and wrapped with bacon, and then you put a little toothpick through it, that there was like, it like blew up in the oven or something. At one point, I remember that. But it's a wonderful day. And then the day after, we always decorate a Christmas tree and stuff as a family. So it's a lot of fun. So please tell me your traditions below. But during this time, I want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, because this is the time of year when everything happens at the same time, right? Everything is coming to a close, like kids in college, their classes are ending, so they have exams, students have tests and stuff like that. It's the close of a quarter and a year. We have like to get presents, and we have parties, and we have deadlines, and just like everything happens at the same time. So this week I did a lot of posting on self-care stuff. So are you taking care of yourself? The first thing that you can do to take care of yourself is to become conscious. So that's a big thing. That's a big ask, but it just takes a few minutes a day, or when you can do it, to be by yourself, apart from technology and distractions. The majority of people in this world, we go through it not conscious. We are on autopilot. We are fight or flight, but we don't really know how we feel in the present moment. Like we don't even know how our body feels some of the time. So being able to close your eyes for a second and take a couple of breaths and be able to feel your body and feel physically how you feel. Do you feel tight anywhere? I notice right now, as I talk to you, my shoulders are slumping forward and my middle back hurts a little bit. That my back of my throat feels a little gunky. My nose feels maybe 25% stuffed up, and my sinuses feel a little dry, a little gunky. I feel a little dehydrated. So these are all like physical things that I'm feeling right at this moment. But how am I feeling emotionally? Like what am I feeling? I feel like I have a lot of like excess energy, a lot of excess nervous energy right now. I feel like it's hard. It's hard to be able to know exactly how you feel. I feel excited. I feel excited for convocation a little while. I feel hopeful. I feel, yeah, I mean, I feel a little distracted. I feel like it's very easy for me to like let my brain kind of wander. So all of those things, being able to be right in the moment, even for a few minutes, is so helpful, because you're starting to become aware. And it's very hard to change our mental processes, to change our thoughts, our feelings and stuff, if we aren't aware of them. So it's the first kind of step in becoming conscious. Like I'm a huge meditator. I love meditation. I have been a part of a couple groups. I'm in the Raleigh, the Triangle Women's like Triangle Meditation. If you're a female and you're interested in that, come join us. We're on Facebook. We meet up every now and then. We just did a meditation a couple weeks ago at the Art Museum. We all met together and did some guided ones, and then we also did some stuff not guided. But it was really, that energy was so cool to kind of share that with others at the same time. I have worked with in meditation, a meditation class. I've worked with a meditation kind of guru, and we done some really cool meditations like astroplaning, which is like out of body experiences. We've done sound baths, so meditating while instruments are going around, and it's like a choreography to that. I've done ecstatic dancing, which is like, there's a cool ecstatic dance. Raleigh Ecstatic Dance meets, I think, every Thursday at different places. You can find them at those, and it's like moving your body and like to the music, and it's just a group kind of meditation experience. Which is pretty cool. I've done a cacao ceremony where you drink cacao and then you meditate, and cacao, is what chocolate is made out of. So it's pure caffeine. So you definitely feel a rush when you do the meditation. I've done hypnotherapy where you kind of meditate to get to a hypnotic state and be able. I've done past life regression kind of stuff, and it's been really, I love it. It's a really, you feel powerful when you do that, and I feel so much more grounded. So anytime you can meditate, and there's a lot of things that are meditation. Walking is meditative. Being in nature is meditative. Yeah, just like sitting outside in the sun, sitting, being on the earth, taking your shoes off and putting your feet on the earth is a really good way to meditate. Reading is meditative, or it can be meditative, as long as it's not so distracting for you. But reading can be definitely meditative. Writing, journaling. I'm a huge journaler. I write in my journal. Last year, I got a new journal when I was in France at the Louvre. I had to get a journal that had the Mona Lisa on top, because every time I look at it, she just is so strong. She looks so strong. And so I have that to write. I have that. So journaling is very meditative, but making sure that you're taking time for yourself apart from other people is so, so important, so that you can put the mask on yourself before you put it on others. So make sure you're doing that during this time. I'm also going to be very cliche right now, in order to take care of yourself, make sure you're sleeping enough, make sure that you're eating enough, that you're fueling yourself, and make sure that you are not being hard on yourself or telling yourself stories. So if you're becoming more conscious, that you give yourself grace, you give other people grace. This is a crazy time. So to, not be so judgmental, not to write stories for everything, to just be. So I hope you can take something from this today. Again, I love meditation. I think it does wonders for us. I mean, there have been so many studies done that like it lengthens your life. It just adds so much more value. It also helps with decision making and being in control of your reactions, because there needs to be space between what you feel and being able to know how you feel, and then that reaction. So meditation is so good for that. Also, I think it makes you smarter. So if you're learning a lot of stuff and you're cramming for something to get away, meditate for a little while, that information kind of just let it sink in, be a receiver. So anyway, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I will see you guys after the holiday. Talk to you soon. Bye.